Similar, but this one has a couple of differences to the earlier ones we did. This time you do not do the washing with ethanol, you do it with something called short fragment buffer, which comes in the kit. And there's also a long fragment buffer if you're doing fragments more than about a couple of thousand bases. The reason, I assume the reason is because at this point your DNA is not just DNA, it's DNA with proteins attached to it. The motor proteins, so ethanol would be bad for those. So this is like a buffer that's going to clean those up efficiently, but also it'll leave the DNA in the beads, but it won't harm the motor proteins. And the other thing is you do not elute in water, you elute in this elution buffer, which comes in the kit. I don't know exactly what it is. It's probably just like a tris buffer or something that's good for RTE or something like that, but it's good for storing DNA. So that's like the final thing that your library will come up in.
A question, what length is short fragment? What length?
Short fragment is good for anything below, I think it's about 2 kilobases. That's just from my memory. Read the protocol that comes with the kit. Well, it won't be in there because that's really specific to colon barcoding. But if you get the, if you go to Oxford Nanopore's own website and you download the protocol that goes with this kit, that will tell you like the exact amounts that you use the 2 buffers. But it will tell you to use too much reagents. Remember, you can divide that ligation reaction in half. But yeah, nearly all of the time, the short fragment buffer is the one that we're using. Certainly in the context of DNA barcoding, it's usually short fragments. Okay, so this time I'm taking out the supernatant. DNA is still in the beads. Short fragment buffer wash is 100 microliters. That's 100 or 125? And for this one, another difference is the protocol recommends to take the tube off the magnetic rack when you do this part and really fully resuspend the beads in the short fragment buffer. So buffer. So I'm going to pipette it on, and I'm actually going to pipette up and down a bunch of times to like resuspend. Okay. Mix. And then it can just go straight
para que lo ponga de 7 a 9.
So the beads are very hard to see at this point. A little trick I've discovered is that if you rotate the tube a little bit one way and then a little bit the other way, the beads will tend to form sort of a line when you turn it back to the original position. You see, I don't know if you can see that at all, but for me that makes them a little bit easier to see. Just that little trick. Yeah, they're quite hard to see at this point. But then when you take off the supernatant, like, so long as you go down the side of the tube that's nearer yourself, you shouldn't disturb the beads. So it should be fine. Good. Same thing a second time. It's always 2 washes at all of these steps. dropping down. You know, I want it about here, and it falls down to about there.
Sí, así
So
es
center
lavado.
and turn.